Hello and welcome. This video is meant to showcase a API I made in Laravel. So the API is focused on airports and their respective aircraft. So you have you can make an airport and then you could just start assigning aircraft to it. So let's go ahead and make a new airport. Let's just call it Milwaukee Airport. I'm sure they have an airport named Milwaukee Airport. And then if we send that, so an airport is just an ID and a name. The association is made from the aircraft that got created. So this was Milwaukee Airport was ID 16. Let's go ahead and list all of our airports. So now we have Milwaukee Airport. So let's go ahead and assign an aircraft to Milwaukee Airport. A designation is just a label. I don't know much about aviation, but I can pretend to. I'm pretty sure that each plane has its own specific name, so they can be identified with respect to one another. So let's just pick two random letters and then numbers. And then a weight is just some number that represents the weight in some unit. And then the airport ID is going to be, so Milwaukee Airport was 16. So let's go ahead and make this 16. So this will be assigned to Milwaukee Airport. And we'll create that. And so there we go. So we've got our new plane assigned to Milwaukee Airport. And then we could also display all the aircraft as well. So there we go. And we've got our new DC-10 there. Yeah, so that's sort of how the CRUD works. Oh, we can delete them too. So let's say we just created aircraft ID 18, so we can delete aircraft ID 18. And there you go. So it says the following aircraft has been deleted, ID 18. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and see the code. So let's start actually with the migration files. So there's two migration files here. So there's the create airports migration file, so that'll just have the schema with all the values, and then there's the aircraft. So that's the schema with all the values. And then, so I'm working with MySQL, but I'm pretty sure all the SQL databases would be pretty similar in this regard, including MariaDB. And then there's the routes. So let's just go ahead and keep that at the endpoints there. So then there's your airport routes, and then there's your aircraft routes. Yeah, so pretty much like a lot of other stacks, actually. I do like how Laravel has its controller routes set up in a friendly way that's a lot like a lot of other stacks I've used. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in the controllers. I put most of my, let's go over here. I put most of my code into the controllers themselves. So here's just the airport controller. It's got an index. And so it's just got some get all method. I played a little bit with some different queries. And then there's a store method, and this store method just takes a put request, and then it checks if it's a put request. If it's not, if it's just a post request, then it'll create a new airport. The aircraft controller is slightly more complicated. I played with a lot of the different built-in Laravel queries, so like this take 3 instead of just getting all of them and things like that. So yeah, so the index for the aircraft returns everything. Similar, it's just taking more fields, and then the destroy method does its thing. So thank you for watching. Yeah, so this just showcased a little bit a learning exploration I did with Laravel.